Hello everyone, welcome to placement preparation. I hope you are all doing good. In previous video we have discussed basic concepts of directions chapter, and in this videos we will be starting with questions. So when it comes to question related to directions with respect to your placements, they can ask four types of questions. They can ask four types of questions as you can see here. The first type is based on the path, like they will ask question like a person was facing east, he will travel for 20 kilometers, then he will turn to his left, then he will travel for 10 kilometers, he will turn to his right, like that. So finally they will ask like which direction he is facing, and they can also ask what is the distance he has travelled. So they can ask question related to direction as well as question related to distance. Type 2 where they will ask only question related to directions, only directions, no distance is involved, only directions will be involved. Then we also have questions of type 3, that I call it as clock direction based on clock, say anti-clockwise, 60 degree, 30 degree, like that they will give. Then the last and very important one, shadow based questions, shadow direction. All these four are very important, and in interview they will not mention like this question is of type 1, type 2, type 3, they will never mention. To make you understand easy, I have divided questions comes in this chapter as four different types. So type 1, type 2, type 3, type 4, so that you will understand very clearly without any doubt. So let us start with questions. Let us start with type 1 question, that is based on path, where they will ask question related to distance as well as direction. So they might ask direction or distance, they might ask only direction, they might ask only distance, they might ask both. So let us see how the questions will be asked. Let us start with question number 1. Solving a question in the class is entirely different from solving a question in the interview. Why I am telling this? Because in the class you will have lot of time. How you will do? Usually you will start reading entire question. Shiva starting from his house goes 5 kilometers in the east, and then he turns left, then and da 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 da, like this you will read entire question. Then you will get to know, oh okay, yes, this question belongs to directions. Now you will start reading the question again, then you will start drawing the diagram. My question is, you are drawing diagram while reading the question for the second time. If that is the case, why did you read the question for the first time? Simply time waste. That's why, as I already told you, solving a question in the class is entirely different from solving a question in the interview. In class you will sit aram se and you will have enough time to read the question. But when it comes to interview, if you have attended interviews already, you will be aware how the interviews will happen. You have to solve 100 questions in 100 minutes approximately. You have to solve 100 questions in 100 minutes. So approximately you will get 1 minute, to solve one question. So if you do like this, you cannot solve a question within 1 minute, because within 1 minute, please understand, you have to read the question, you have to understand the question. After understanding, you have to get data from the question. With the data, you have to solve the question. Then you have to mark the right option among the available answer options. So I will repeat it again. You have to read the question, you have to understand the question, you should get data from the question. With the data, you have to solve the question. After solving the question, you have to mark correct answer option. These 5 things should happen within 1 minute. If this happen within 1 minute, if you do one after other, it will not possible. So how to solve it? You have to divide this entire question into small pieces. Like you will read some part of the question, whatever you understand, write it on the paper, then continue reading. Whatever you understand, just write it, then continue reading, continue writing, continue reading, continue writing. If you do so, by the time you finish reading the question, you have read the question, you have understood the question, also data also will be ready with you. So all these three things, all these first three things you are doing parallelly. Remaining solving and marking the right answer, that you can do it. Anyhow, the data will be ready with you. I hope you understood what I said. So let us start solving this question. Now, since it is first question, please concentrate. If you can able to understand first question, later remaining questions you can solve it. Okay. Shiva, starting from his house, goes 5 kilometers in the east. First of all, he is starting from his house. Do you know where is his house is? We don't know. Since we don't know where is his house, we have to assume some point. We have to consider some point as his house. Any point. Okay. So let me assume this is Shiva's house. Let me call this point as H. I will call it as H. H means house. Shiva, starting from his house, goes 5 kilometers in the east. East means this side, right side. I think basic directions you know, right? He is traveling how much kilometers? 5 kilometers he is traveling. Next. Then he turns to his left. He turns to his left, not our left. Suppose assume you are going in a bike or you are going in a car. You are traveling like this, then you need to take left. Left means which side? Upside. Okay? Then you will travel how many kilometers? 4 kilometers. So as we have discussed in previous video, minimum common sense, if 5 kilometers is this much, 4 kilometers should be little less than that. Finally, he turns to his left. He is going like this. Finally, he turns to his left. His left wheels this side, left side, and goes 5 kilometers. He will turn left and goes 5 kilometers. Observe, this is 5 kilometers and this is also 5 kilometers. Both should be same. This is what the diagram. I hope you don't have any doubt in the diagram. Now, this is his current position. H is his house and this is his current position. Here Shiva is present now. Now the question is, how far is he from his house, in what direction? They are asking direction as well as how far. How far means how much far. They are asking the distance. They are asking distance as well as directions. So in this, if I am not wrong, by looking at diagram only you can tell distance from here to here is 4 kilometers, means distance from here to here also 4 kilometers. That anyone will tell 4 kilometers. But 4 kilometers which direction? That is what matters a lot here. That is very important. 4 kilometer which direction? Now tell me, look at answer option. You have answer options like 4 kilometer east, 4 kilometer west, 4 kilometer north, 4 kilometer south. Everything is 4 kilometers only. Only directions is changed. Which is the right answer? Try telling the answer. Try guessing the answer. For example, I am asking a question. Usually same question I will ask in my offline classes as well. I will ask a question like, tell me how far is your home? How far is your home? Usually students will tell, sir, 5 kilometers, 10 kilometers, 15 kilometers, 30 kilometers, 40 kilometers, they will tell. Then assume you are telling your home is 5 kilometers. Your home is 5 kilometers. Now tell me, your home is 5 kilometers means, is your home 5 kilometers away from China? Is your home 5 kilometers away from China? Okay. Assume any other person is telling, sir, my home is 10 kilometers away. Is your home 10 kilometers away from Punjab? Is your home 10 kilometers from Punjab? No, right? So, you should have the clarity while telling the answer. You have to tell 5 kilometers from where? Sir, my home is 5 kilometers away from my college. From my college. Suppose you are telling, sir, my home is 10 kilometers away from Majestic. You have to mention from where you are telling, from where you are seeing. Similarly, if you want to tell the direction or the distance, from where you are seeing, that matters a lot. Now read last statement. How far is he from his house? From where they are asking? From his house. Since they are asking from his house, we have to see the direction and the distance from his house. So which is his house? This point H is his house. Assume since we are seeing from his house, this H will act as origin. In previous video, if you remember, I told this is origin, this is origin. From the origin, upside means north, downside means south, left side means west, right side means east. I will repeat, this is origin. From origin, assume this as origin. From origin, upside north, downside south, left side west, right side east. Now apply the same concept here. Assume this as origin. From origin, which side it is? You can see obviously upside. Upside means which direction? North. So your final answer is 4 kilometers north, which is option C. I hope everybody understood. Okay, don't worry. Still, if you have any doubts or any clarifications, you need not have to worry. I will be solving so much of questions so that you will get complete clarity on this chapter. So those many questions I will be solving. If you have understood something, okay. If you have not understood also, okay. Because we are going to solve still many more questions. You need not have to worry. So let us continue with next question. The next question is, Gautam was facing north. Let me assume Gautam is here. He was facing, this is the starting point, Gautam is here. He is facing north. North means upside. He is facing north. He walked 40 meters. He is facing north. He walked 40 meters, means towards which side he will walk 40 meters? Obviously towards north side. So let me consider this as 40 meters. 40 meters. You know, I am not getting straight line. I cannot able to draw straight line. Please adjust with the diagram. Please concentrate on the concept. He walked 40 meters and turned left. If he is going like this, his left will be obviously our left. He turned left and walked and covered 20 meters. If this much is 40 meters, 20 meters will be almost half of that. Let me consider it as 20 meters. Next, he again turned left. So from here he is going like this, he again turned left, means his left will be downside, and walked 40 meters. 40 meters. You know, this distance and this distance both should be same, because 40 40. Now how far is he from his original position? From where they are asking? From his original position. Let me underline, from his original position. See, this is his current position. From his original position, which is his original position? The position where he started, that is G. So since they are asking from his original position, this original position will act as origin. From origin, it is towards which side? Left side. Left side means which direction? Obviously west. Only one answer option you have with respect to west. So this is 20 meters, means this also 20 meters. Your final answer is 20 meters west. Question number 3. One day Kalpana left home and cycled 20 kilometers towards 20 kilometers southwards. Let me assume this is the point where Kalpana is starting. This is her home. She went towards south side, say southwards. Southwards means downside. How much? 20 meters. Let me assume this is 20 kilometers, not meters. Now turned right. If she is going like this, her right will be definitely this side, our left. So how much? 10. Approximately half of 20, 10 kilometers. Turned right. She turned right. So from here she is turning right means this side upside 20 kilometers. This both should be same 20 20. Now turned left. So from here she is turning left and walk 20 kilometers. Excuse me. How much it is? 20. Kilometers. Now this is H is the starting position. This I will call it as C. C is the current position of Kalpana. Now 20 kilometers. Will she have to cycle to reach her home straight? To reach her home straight. Now what she has to do? She has to reach her home. She has to reach her home. Now please understand, she has to reach her home means she has to go back to her home from where? See, she has to reach her home. She has to reach her home from where? From her current position, from C. As I told you, from where we are seeing, that will act as origin. Clear? So this will act as origin. I will repeat. She has to go back to her home means from where she will go back to her home? She will go back to her home from her current position. Her current position is this C. That means she will start from C here. So we have to see the direction from here, from C. So from C, she will go this side towards the right side, 20 plus 10. From here to here it is 20. And from here to here it is how much? 30. Sorry. Okay. 20 plus 10, total 30. So which direction is this? From origin, right side, east. So your answer is 30 kilometers east. I hope everybody understood. See here guys, you have to see the direction. Words will be there like from where you are seeing. From will be there. From his home, from her home, from the starting point, from current position. They will mention it as from. So that from where you are seeing, that will act as origin. Okay. In some question, instead of from, they will give in other way. Instead of telling from where you are going, they will tell you to where you are going. Instead of telling from where you are going, they will tell you to where you are going. If you know to where you should go, obviously no, you can tell from where you have to start. In this question, they are telling to reach her home. She has to reach her home. She has to reach H from C, obviously. That's why we have considered C as origin. In some question, if they don't give from, they will use the word of, or they will use the word with respect to. With respect to. So this is very important. From is just opposite of to. Out of 2 they will give 1. If from is not given, of they will give. If that is not given, with respect to they will give. So from, of, or with respect to where, with respect to which point they are telling, that will act as origin. Let us go to question number 4. Suresh starting from his house. This is his house. Let me assume this is his house, H. He started from his house. Goes 4 kilometers in the west. West means obviously left side. Let me call it as 4 kilometers. Then he turns to his right. So his right, upside. I don't have space. Let me draw this diagram again. Now, let me assume I'll call it as H. Suresh starting from his house, I'll consider it as H, goes 4 kilometers in the west. West means left side. Let me consider it as 4 kilometers. Then next. Then he turns to his right. He is turning to his right. If he is going like this, his right will be obviously upside. And how much he traveled? for 3 kilometers. 3 kilometers. Next. What minimum distance will be covered by him to come back to his house? What minimum distance will be covered by him to come back to his house? So, what he need to do? He need to come back to his house from where? From his current position. From his current position. Let me call it as C. That current position I am calling it as C. Need to come from C to H. If he need to come from C to H means he has multiple options. He can come like this straight and he can take right and he will come here, or he can follow the same path which he came, or he can come like this, like this, like this, like this. He can travel all around the world. Okay, full he can travel all around the world. After so many years, he can come to H. Like this, so many options are available. But which one they are asking? They are asking what minimum distance. You need to find the minimum distance from C to H. Minimum distance from C to H means definitely a straight line from C to H. So now if you see, this formed a right angle triangle. Since it formed a right angle triangle, we can apply Pythagoras theorem. I hope you remember Pythagoras theorem, which we have discussed in our previous video. Now, you need to travel like this. What is the distance from here to here? By applying Pythagoras theorem, it will be the under root 3 square plus 4 square. Under root 3 square 9, 4 square 16, 9 plus 16 25. Square root of 25, it is 5. 5 kilometers is the distance from here to here. This distance is 5 kilometers. So he need to travel 5 kilometers from where? From C. 5 kilometer which direction? Like this. Observe, upside means north, downside means south, left side means west, right side means east. Again, right side means east, downside means south. It is in between downside and right side. So it is in between south and east. So your answer will be 5 kilometer southeast. 5 kilometer southeast. Option D. Next question. Starting from a point M, Hari walked 18 meters towards south. Let me assume this is M. He walked 18 meters towards south. Let me consider it as 18 meters. Next, he turned to his left. If he is going like this, his left will be this side, and walked 25 meters. 25 meters. He then turned to his left. He is like this, he is going like this. He turned to his left and walked 18 meters. Left means upside, and walked 18 meters. This is 18 and this also 18. Both are same. He again turned to his left. He again turned to his left and walked 35 meters. He turned to his left and walked 30. Left means his left side. How much? 35 meters. So from here to here 25, from here to here 25, 35 meters means, so 10 meters extra. Are you getting? M is the starting point. He walked 35 meters and reached the point P. So this is the P. P is his current position. Starting point is M. How far Hari from the point M? From the point M means you have to see the direction from where? You have to see the direction from M. I'll repeat, you have to see the direction from M. You have to see the direction from M means M will act as origin. Now tell me, from M, how far? They are just asking the, how far as well as distance. From here to here, how much it is? 10 meters. 10 meters, which side? Left side. So left side means obviously west. So 10 meters west. Option B is the right answer. Question number 6. A drives 10 kilometers towards east. The starting point A drives 10 kilometers towards east. Let me take as 10 kilometers. Let me consider it as 10 kilometers towards east side, means right side, towards east, and turn to right hand. So turn to his right hand. His right hand will be which side? Down side. How many kilometers? 3 kilometers. 3 kilometers. Next. Then he drives towards west by turning towards right. Towards west means obviously left side, this side. So how many kilometers? Again 3 kilometers. 3 kilometers. This is 3, this is also 3. Next. Then he turns to his left and drives 2 kilometers. From here left means downside. How much? 2 kilometers. Finally turns to his right. He is coming from top. His right will be obviously our left. He turns to his right and travels 7 kilometers. 7 kilometers. Observe, from here to here is 10. This is 3. This is 7 means 7 plus 7 kilometers plus 3 kilometers. Total it is 10. How far is he from his starting point? With this starting point? Starting point is A. How far? That means what is the distance? So this is his current position. So from A to C, how much is the distance? You can observe. This is 3, this is 2. 3 plus 2, total 5 kilometers. 3 plus 2, total 5 kilometers. Which side? Downside. Downside means south. So your answer is 5 kilometers south.